Hello and welcome to Highlands Tips. Today I want to talk about how to get your young children excited about reading, how to make reading something that they want to do, something that they enjoy, something that's fun for them. In order to promote a love of reading within your child, I have 3 tips for you. Daily, importance, and personal. DIP, as in dip into reading. By daily, I'm referring to making reading part of your daily routine. For that, I have 3 suggestions. The first one is let your child read aloud to you. Take 5 or 10 minutes out of the day and listen to them read. All children love showing off their reading skills. The second suggestion is that you take some time also during the day to read aloud to them. Now, with this suggestion, it doesn't matter if you're reading a book in English or in Spanish or whatever other language is spoken in the house, as long as you're reading a story to them. Children love listening to stories. And the third suggestion is a combination of the 2. It's called buddy reading. And buddy reading is basically a child, and maybe with a sibling or their parent, they read a book together. It's simply put, one person reads one page, the other person reads the other page, and so forth. And this way you combine the first 2 suggestions. They're actually showing off their reading skills, and they're also listening to a story. Importance is the I. You have to let your child know how important it is that they're reading. And the way to get through to a young child is by praising them, letting them know how proud you are of their reading accomplishments. Now, I'm not talking about how they read, but just the fact that they're reading. And for this, you really don't need to read a book. You can have your child read signs, you can have your child read a menu in a restaurant, you can even, if you're cooking together, have your child read the recipe to you and praise them every step of the way and let them know how proud you are of them. And the third one, and the most important one for me, is the P, which is personal. If your child is an independent reader or an emerging reader, it's very important that you allow them to choose their own book. I often get asked by parents, well, how do I know if the book is adequate for them? If it's up to their reading level? Is it too easy for them? Is it too difficult for them? And so here, I'm going to teach you the 5-finger rule. Very simple. Your child selects a book. They open the book to any page. And now they hold up a finger for every word that they are unfamiliar with on the page that they do not know. If your child is an independent reader and they hold up 0 to 1 finger, it's an easy book. They have no problems with reading the book, no problems understanding it. If they hold up 2 fingers, it means that it's just right. The perfect book for them. It's neither too easy, it's neither too hard. And if they hold up 3 to 4 fingers, now it's a challenge. But remember, books that are written for young children usually have a lot of pictures, which they can use to help them understand the words in the story and understand the story. And if they hold up 5 fingers, forget it. It's too difficult. Put it back on the shelf and choose another book. Now, if your child is a reluctant reader, or an emerging reader, or they're still unsure about their reading abilities, or they're struggling with reading, well, in that case, if they hold up 0 to 1 finger, that's it. That's the book for them, okay? Because you don't want it to make it too hard for them, then they'll get frustrated. As you begin to praise them as they go along reading more and more, you can continue to increase the difficulty using the 5-finger rule.
And to quote one of my favorite children's book authors, Dr. Seuss, the more you read, the more you will know. The more you learn, the more places you will go. Happy reading, and I hope that this was helpful.